So I got a really good question recently. How do you find more music that's similar to game music? I'm going to answer that by walking through all the connections in my own Jet Set Radio Alikes mixes. So, 1. If an artist has said they're inspired by another artist, check out that other artist. This leads us instantly to Fatboy Slim. And yeah, his early work is basically required listening for any Jet Set Radio fan. It's good. It's funky. It stays fresh. 2. If an artist has appeared on a small label, check out the other releases on that label. This leads us to Skint, who has releases from Kidda and Bentley Rhythm Ace. And so many other great artists and albums. But this advice is a bit iffy sometimes. Smaller labels tend to be better. Cuneiform, Hyperdub, Alien, Point Source Electronic Arts. These all have pretty consistent flavors. Actually, even some of the big ones like Ninja Tune tend to stay within a distinct range of styles, but the bigger the label, the more likely it is to be all over the place. So your results may vary. 3. If an artist has remixed or been remixed by another artist, check out that other artist. This leads us to Weeble, not to be confused with the Weeble of Badger fame. Break it down for you. I didn't include him in my Jet Set Radio mixes, but he's kind of a key transitional fossil of funk. 4. If an artist has collaborated with another artist, check out the other artist. This leads us to A Skills. Express yourself. Weevil actually also appeared on a compilation album of feature casts. But I'd say that falls under my previously mentioned check the label advice. Oh, A Skills though, he frequently collaborated with Crafty Cuts. And all three of these guys released on Ghetto Funk Records. If you dig through Ghetto Funk Records, you'll find Basement Freaks and Nick Thayer, also featured on my Jet Set Radio mixes. And I think that covers all the non-demo scene, non-turntablist artists that appears in my mixes, mostly. There's some oddballs like Mayhem, an alias of Emma Essex, which I discovered through Breakcore. And then I don't know how I found Fantastic Plastic Machine. No clue. But just as a demonstration, I'd like to keep going on this chart here. Nick Thayer also appeared on Alsla Records, the Skrillex label. The stuff here is obviously going to be a bit less funky and a bit more Skrillexy, but still, it's a good label. Alsla also released Funk Blaster by Cone Sound. Cone Sound? Cone Sound. I'd say there's a considerable distance between that and Jet Set Radio, but I also think there's a fair chance that a fan of one would be a fan of the other. More importantly, these 4 techniques are great tools to explore any kind of artist. Let this be the start of a musical journey. Your musical journey. Find something beautiful. Farewell.